Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Snyder. Some of you may recognize me from your TV screens running across some crazy survival adventure shows on Discovery Channel. I'm happy to be here with you today. Welcome, you, the high school students of the STEM program. I'm excited to be here and speak with you today. As a survivalist, I can only imagine what you've been doing from a survivalist point of view to get through school with these crazy times going on, adapting, improvising. With science and technology, we're able to connect this way. Humans were communal species, so being able to meet this way at least keeps us all in touch and going and moving forward. It's a lot different now, I'm sure, in high school from when you guys are going through now, from when I went through in the 80s. I graduated in 1984. I went to 3 different high schools, was with a single mom and my kid brother, and we moved around a bit. I played sports. I was artistic. I was into theater and drama, and the big thing for me was that helped me a lot was in those days we had wood shop, metal, print shop, drafting, mechanical arts, and as well as auto shop and a few others, and that was kind of a big deal then for trade skills. But my favorite class was mechanical drawing and drafting and architectural drawing, and I wanted to be an architect when I grew up. And I got 4 years of that while I went through high school. And what wound up happening for me is I really didn't have a lot of money or options in my life to go to college, because all my sports scholarships were all over the place because I went to 3 different high schools, and we just didn't have a lot of money, and I just didn't see a way. So I wound up actually joining the Army, and I did 25 years in the United States Army and retired in 2009 as a sergeant major. I was in the infantry. I was a ranger. I was a paratrooper in 82nd Airborne. Wound up serving in the 1991 Gulf War, and again in 2004 Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was a leader, but in the military we use technology and science and math all the time, because it's a very technical field when you're trying to figure things out as far as trajectory of munitions and things like that, doing formulas when you're dealing with explosives, and just all kinds of things, building barriers and structures to protect yourself. And so it was always a part of our life, especially once computers came into our world. Life really started moving at a high pace in the military. And then after the military retired, I was a contract survival instructor. I got into survival very, very much. Throughout my life, I was an outdoorsman my whole life, and got into survival when I was about 18 or 19 years old, getting in the Army. And then I moved on to, as you see now, me on Discovery Channel, and in my current job now is doing that stuff, hosting on TV. I also teach survival and do a myriad of other things, but I use a lot of primitive technologies now when I'm out in the field building survival, just structures, making them sound capable to withstand winds, weather, make sure they're comfortable, building, crafting things like beds, carry packs to carry things in. I do use a lot of primitive technologies and only use a knife and other primitive tools to build these things. So when you're trying to build a bridge to get across the creek or something like that, relying on mathematics and not just the natural sciences but other science and stuff like that, it's very important so you're safe. And so I've built many structures and things, as you've seen out there on shows that I've been on, like Dual Survival, Naked Afraid, or First Man Out. And so even when you don't think you're going to use this stuff, when you get on in life, mathematics, science, and technology and computers, that stuff is going to be part of it, as we are here today speaking to each other. So I'm really excited for you to start this new year off. I'm excited to see possibly the possibilities of how schooling is going to evolve over the next year, this school year. Some of you probably your important school year, it's your graduation year, and how those things are going to go. But everything in life, even through the challenges I went through in life, I wanted to be an actor as a kid and get into drafting, and that didn't happen. And I just followed my path that was put before me. But everything in life is about mindset. Having a positive mindset. It's just on how you look at things. You don't look at it, wow, I can't physically go to school, but you could still reach out to your friends this way through video and chat that way, and be interactive with your teachers, which is amazing. I'm sure you have lots of messaging ways to ask questions, but it's all about your mindset. Everything in life is about mindset. You can succeed at anything you want to do. Always pursue and chase your dreams, no matter what they are, no matter how anybody tells you they're ridiculous or they're stupid or you'll never excuse me, you'll never make it. You can make it. You just get it in your mind that nothing's going to stop you. Somebody puts a wall in your way, you can't go around it, you can't go over it or under it, go right through it. That's what I've done my whole life, and I've been pretty successful at it. I've chased my dreams even after I went into the military and got out, and now I'm able to inspire millions of people through my actions and efforts on television, and just show things that people think are impossible and can't be done. You see it, and when it comes to surviving, whether it be life, an addiction, life-threatening illness, or tough days in school, you can do it with the right mindset. So I applaud you for being here today. I wish you the best of luck in the year ahead. I can't imagine what you're going through. It was difficult for me to understand the difficulties of being a high school student with just social media and all the druthers that go with it and growing up, let alone what we're going through now with the pandemic and how life has changed for all of us in a certain way, and looking forward to it getting back to a normal life. Thankfully for me, I can just go to the woods and it's a normal day for me, and I don't have to deal with some of the things that we have to deal with when we're in our communities and our schools, as we've been dealing with. Please stay healthy, stay safe, have a great school year. Remember, positive mindset. That's what gets you to the end goal, and you just keep on stemming along. All right, I'm EJ Snyder. If you want to know more about me, go to www.ejsnyder.com or just Google me, and I'll see you running across the screen surviving. Yeah! STEM! Go get after it, kids. I salute you.